The nightingale, a small songbird with an outsized reputation, has captivated human imagination for centuries. Its melodious voice, often described as the most beautiful in the avian world, has inspired poets, musicians, and storytellers alike. But beyond its enchanting song, the nightingale holds a fascinating place in both natural history and cultural lore. Let's start with the basics. The common nightingale, scientifically known as Lucinia megarincos, is a migratory bird that breeds in Europe and parts of Asia, wintering in sub-Saharan Africa. Despite its fame, it's a rather unassuming creature, measuring just 15 to 16, 5 centimeters in length, with a wingspan of 20 to 23 centimeters. Its plumage is predominantly brown, with a slightly paler underside and a reddish tail, a far cry from the colorful plumage of many other songbirds. But it's not the nightingale's appearance that has earned it its legendary status. It's its voice. The male nightingale's song is remarkably complex, consisting of a wide range of whistles, trills, and gurgles. What's truly impressive is the bird's vocal repertoire. A single male can produce up to 300 different love songs. These intricate melodies serve a dual purpose: to attract mates and to defend territory. Interestingly, nightingales are known for their nocturnal singing habits, which is where they get their name. Nightingale literally means songstress in Old English. This nocturnal serenading is particularly common during the breeding season, which typically runs from April to June. Male nightingales will sing throughout the night, their voices carrying far in the still air, creating an ethereal soundtrack to the darkness. The nightingale's vocal prowess is not just a matter of variety, but also of endurance. These birds can sing for hours on end, with some individuals recorded singing continuously for up to 20 hours. This remarkable stamina is made possible by the nightingale's unique vocal anatomy. Like many songbirds, nightingales possess a syrinx, the avian equivalent of a larynx, but theirs is particularly well developed, allowing for the production of 2 sounds simultaneously. But the nightingale's significance extends far beyond its biological attributes. This small bird has left an indelible mark on human culture, particularly in literature and music. In ancient Greek mythology, the nightingale was associated with Philomela, a princess who was transformed into the bird after a tragic series of events. This myth has been referenced countless times in Western literature, from Ovid's Metamorphoses to T.S. Eliot's The Waste Land. In English literature, the nightingale has been a recurring motif for centuries. John Keats' famous Ode to a Nightingale is perhaps the most well-known example, with the poet using the bird's song as a metaphor for the transcendent power of art and the bittersweet nature of mortality. Similarly, Oscar Wilde's The Nightingale and the Rose uses the bird as a symbol of selfless love and sacrifice. The nightingale's influence on music is equally profound. Composers from various periods have been inspired by its song, attempting to capture its beauty in their works. Perhaps the most famous example is Beethoven's Pastoral Symphony, which includes a passage mimicking the calls of several birds, including the nightingale. In the realm of folk music, the nightingale has been a popular subject of songs across many cultures, often symbolizing love, longing, or the arrival of spring. Despite its cultural significance, the nightingale faces numerous challenges in the modern world. Habitat loss due to urbanization and agricultural intensification has led to declining populations in many parts of its range. Climate change also poses a threat, potentially disrupting the delicate timing of the nightingale's migration patterns. Conservation efforts are underway to protect this iconic species. In the UK, where nightingale numbers have dropped by more than 90% in the last 50 years, organizations like the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds are working to preserve and restore suitable habitats. These efforts often involve managing woodland to create the dense understory that nightingales prefer for nesting. Interestingly, the nightingale's famous song may actually be evolving in response to human activity. Recent studies have shown that urban nightingales sing louder and at a higher pitch than their rural counterparts, likely an adaptation to overcome the noise pollution in cities. This demonstrates the species' resilience, but also highlights the ongoing impact of human activity on wildlife. The nightingale's nocturnal singing habits have also made it a subject of scientific interest in the field of chronobiology. the study of biological rhythms. Unlike many other songbirds, which are typically diurnal, active during the day, nightingales show a remarkable ability to switch between diurnal and nocturnal activity patterns. This flexibility has led researchers to study the bird's circadian rhythms, hoping to gain insights that could be applicable to human sleep patterns and disorders. In the realm of technology, the nightingale's song has been used as a benchmark for audio compression algorithms. The complex, wide-ranging frequencies of the nightingale's voice make it an excellent test case for evaluating the quality of compressed audio. This unexpected intersection of nature and technology underscores the continuing relevance of this ancient muse in our modern world. As we look to the future, the fate of the nightingale remains uncertain. While conservation efforts offer hope, the challenges posed by climate change and habitat loss are formidable. Yet, the nightingale's cultural resonance may prove to be its strongest ally in the fight for survival. As long as humans continue to be moved by its song, whether heard in the wild or experienced through art and literature, there will be those who fight to ensure that future generations can experience the magic of the nightingale. In conclusion, the nightingale stands as a testament to the profound connections between nature and human culture. From its remarkable biological adaptations to its enduring presence in art and literature, this small bird has played an outsized role in shaping our understanding of beauty, creativity, and the natural world. As we face the environmental challenges of the 21st century, the story of the nightingale reminds us of the irreplaceable value of the biodiversity that surrounds us and the urgent need to preserve it for future generations. Whether heard in a tranquil forest glade or immortalized in the words of a poet, the nightingale's song continues to captivate and inspire. It serves as a poignant reminder of the wonders that exist in the natural world, wonders that enrich our lives in ways both tangible and intangible. As we move forward, let us hope that the nightingale's melody will continue to ring out, not just as a beautiful song, but as a call to action, urging us to protect and cherish the delicate balance of nature that makes such